then, with that summary, continue into the month of April for you.
Let's do it. Okay, Pisces.
Right here.
Yes, and here we are together.
Here we are together.
Yes, and our mouths are moving in time
with the video.
with the soundtrack.
And I know when she's stopped talking, and she knows when I've stopped talking.
Right.
So it's quite a marvelous thing.
All right.
Ready?
Okay, so let's...
All right, first we have to meditate, just for a bit. Please, audience out there, bring us a little light and put it right here around the cards.
A bubble of white light surrounds your mobile device.
Yes.
We have noticed that many, many of you are watching us on your mobile devices.
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
And your device. Ready?
Ready.
Oh, we like this card.
Yes.
Okay, so we are reading for you, Pisces, for the month of April. First card to come up in the position of environment, okay, is a pentacle card. It is a 8. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely card.
You're counting your shekels?
Your investment last month has paid off.
Yes.
Your refocus
Has paid off.
your ambition
Yes.
has paid off.
And you're gloating a bit. You are.
The money is coming in.
The money is coming in. You're proud as a peacock at what you've done. And you say, oh yes, well this is wonderful. It really does seem like my ideas had merit. My inspiration, yes.
Yeah, so if you look at the card, you'll see there's this gentleman. I'm sorry, it's the 7.
Yes.
I said it was the 8.
Oh, you did? I didn't
Yes,
hear you.
it is the 7.
7 of Pentacles, pardon us.
Yes, and if you look at this card, you see that this gentleman is admiring the money that he has grown. Which is great because basically that means you've invested your time, your energy, and if you go back to that magician, your passion, your intellect,
All of that.
all of that. You've invested it wisely.
Right.
And it's a quick return.
Well, your 7 is a completion. There's a certain feeling of having come to a pinnacle of some sort, and you're stopping to rest, and you're looking back at your labor and what you've done, how it's worked, and the rewards of all that, of all your hard work.
And this card always sort of reminds me of the 5 of Cups too, because it's that sort of looking at things card, where you take a moment
Yes.
to sort of peruse the outcome.
Yes.
However,
yes.
this is much more positive
Yes.
than the 5, because what you're doing is you're looking at sort of the security that you have created for yourself. Again, Pentacles, if you're learning how to read with us, Pentacles are always about that which is of the physical plane, of the material plane. So this is money, this is home, this is like what, the hierarchy of needs, right?
Right, but it's also your body.
It's your body.
It is your body. So because that's of the material plane too, it's sensuality because of that as well. So it's a broad spectrum nonetheless of the material world.
Yes, so you've created some security for yourself, or health.
Health, a good health, you are, yes.
Or a garden.
But, so the 6 Pentacles are on one side, but he's got one right there on the path.
Yes.
He's got one foot on one side of the path and the other foot in his new garden.
Right, so there's also sort of this offshoot, this sort of,
Yeah.
and we call it like when plants volunteer and they show up on the other
Right.
side of the yard, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't plant that lily. Well, it just
Right.
showed up because
Yeah.
we had this lily over here, right?
So you're also contemplating a little bit about the prospects for new development, new growth, new potentialities. And you're in a very good place a very good place.
Very good. I love
Yeah.
this card.
So let's see what comes up for their challenge for the month.
Put more white light around it.
Light.
It's working out so far for you,
So
Pisces.
the light.
It's better than last night's reading because, oh my gosh, last night we were reading
We were?
and
For the other people.
oh
yes.
my.
Yes.
This is a great
All
reading.
right, this is good too. Your challenge.
Oh, I like this card. It is the 9 of Wands in the upright. So you're getting a little tired, a little fatigued maybe.
Yeah.
And I always think of this card as like, you know, if you live on the 20th floor in New York, okay, and the elevator's broken, this is like you carry the groceries up to the 19th floor and you sit down and you go, I can't do it anymore.
That's
Go ahead,
it.
Ava. That's my
I can
parable.
hardly beat that.
That's my parable for the
Yes.
9 of Wands.
But
Oh, and by the way, you stubbed your toe on the way up those 19 floors because you see this fella has this blindfold on.
he is a little bit suspicious. There is a little bit of suspicion built into the symbology of the card. He's looking to make sure that nobody's going to hurt him again because he has a bandage on his head. So he's been wounded and he's been hurt and he's accomplished a great deal despite the battles that he's had to wage in order to get where he is. But he's cautious and he's suspicious of whatever it is that you need to be suspicious of. So your challenge is to be vigilant,
On guard.
on guard. Don't let
Yes.
your guard down,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, don't give in to, you know, oh my gosh, I just can't do this anymore.
And don't do that.
Yeah, because you can.
But it's again, a 9 is just, again, a tremendous amount of passion because you couldn't have gotten here without an enormous amount of effort and passion. So, though you feel the battle of it and you're fatigued by it and you're a little suspicious because of what you've had to come through to get where you are, your challenge is to remain simply vigilant and to go the last step, that
Right.
last step.
And because we have this 7 in the first position, I'm thinking weeds, okay?
Weeds?
Weeds, because while you're watching, or you're looking, or you're admiring all of this that you have created, this financial sustenance, this security, this beautiful garden of, you know,
Delights.
good things.
Yes.
Don't forget to pull the weeds,
Right.
okay? Because that's a part of it as well.
Yeah, you have to. Well, there are many blooms coming out of all those wands. So you're still terribly inspired.
Yes.
You remain inspired. It's just that
You don't want something
you don't want to let your guard down
to come in
because
and choke out what
you
you've
don't
already
want
done.
to do that. So you just remain steady, and you haven't got a long way to go yet. So you just need to stay
Alert.
positive and inspired
Mhm.
because this is a card of inspiration.
And it's also being alert.
And being alert. So let's see what happens unexpectedly.
But it is in the upright.
Oh yeah, this is very good.
Oh boy, we have the Page of Swords.
I love this card. She hates it, I love
No, I don't hate this card. That's not true. All right.
it. All right,
So let's go
all right.
with the Page of Swords.
You want the positive or the negative interpretation?
Oh no, there's no negative interpretation.
Okay.
This is to me, so Pisces anyway.
It is?
Yeah. I see Pisces this way.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, okay, so with the Page of Swords. okay.
Immature? Gossiper?
No, just sort of like Pisces. I know a lot of different types of Pisces. Okay.
We have many brands.
They swim up here and they swim in the murky depths of the
Yes.
pit.
Yes. Yes, there are two.
They're the ones that light up, you know? Have you ever watched those videos of the weird fish that swim like way, way down in the murky
Oh,
depths
yes.
of the ocean, like in the
And they have those funny faces with the big eyes.
and little lights on the top of their heads?
Yes, that's us.
They look like aliens.
There is that part of us.
Well, the reason I'm bringing that up
Yes,
is...
why did you bring that up?
Well, because every once in a while a Pisces will surprise you. Pisces are like these smooth operators. That's how I always think of them.
Yeah, like that song, Smooth Operator.
Yeah, and they're
sounds-
like psychic, and they're
Yeah.
like arty.
Arty.
And they're like all like,
Einstein was a
charismatic.
Pisces.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so anyway,
Okay.
every once in a while something will pop out of the right side of their mouth.
Yes.
Which is honest.
Oh, yes, but devastates the entire community.
Yes.
Comments that are apolitical, or not apolitical, politically incorrect,
Oh, depending upon the crowd.
depending on the
But
crowd.
Pisces doesn't really care
No, they don't care.
about the crowd.
No, they said it. This is how I feel.
Yes, this is where I swim.
This is it. You don't like the truth? Well, then get out of the
This
water.
is my pond. Anywho, that's why, this card doesn't really surprise me.
All right, so
But that is one interpretation of the card. It could mean, a lot of times swords do have to do with the intellect. And again, if you're learning how to read cards with us, this is the intellectual card. It's also about truth, honor, and cause. So you may pick up a new cause as well.
mhm.
There may be this idea that is formed that you are starting to take a hold of. And I'm only saying that because this is a page and we've got the 7. We're growing things this month, and so this is a new idea. Go ahead, Ava.
Well, it is that, but it's the card of communication.
Oh, and it's that too.
Yeah, so, but it's communication on an intellectual level, so it might be writing, it might be faxing, emailing, it might be communicating your intent, communicating your truth, communicating and being inspired in your communication. So it's new communication. It's a new means by which to communicate. So unexpectedly, there's a new means by which to communicate that you discover, or that is just, it's a surprise.
And it's also the baby Gemini card.
So there's
Because
something about
Geminis,
baby Geminis.
Geminis are the communicators
Yes, they are.
of the zodiac. And so
As you can see.
I'm a Gemini.
Yes.
So whenever I do see this card, I think of the baby Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
Because baby Geminis say the darndest things.
Yes. Like that Art Linkletter show that used to be on where they interview little children and they ask them questions and they
remember that.
Oh, it was so sweet because the children would always say the most outlandish things.
How did God punish Eve?
Well, he made Adam sit down and read the Bible,
Boy, that was...
write the Bible.
He sat down and wrote the Bible.
Yeah.
What did he do with Eve? He made her what?
Oh, a housewife.
Yes.
And it was always funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, yes, Geminis are that. So you might be on the Art Linkletter show.
There you go. We have the Hanged Man
At the end.
in the position of outcome. And this is a really good reading for instruction,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, because these cards are coming up, which often don't come up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really see
Not
these cards
for-
very often,
No.
do we?
For some reason.
But the Hanged Man is a major arcana card. It's one of my favorite cards. I always think of it as the card of the student. And also when it comes up in a reading, when I'm reading for someone, I always think that they should perhaps learn to become a student of the tarot. That's how I think of it, especially for Pisces, because you are already intuitive. Take note of this reading, and I could see Pisces learning to tap in to that ability that they already have. I'm not really reading to the reading, but I'm giving you encouragement because this card came up. Now, the Hanged Man can mean a lot of things. It is taking a new look at a situation, maybe a complete change of perspective, even change in situation. It also is a card of taking time out. It is a card of sacrifice for a higher cause. And that has to do with taking time out, because sacrifice has to do with focus and priorities. So that is the Hangman. Go ahead, Ave.
All right. Well, you can see that his red tights and his blue tunic.
And we're reading the Weight Rider deck, by the way.
Yes. And his yellow halo. He has a halo around his head. And halos traditionally are symbolic of enlightenment. So you become enlightened about something near the end of the month. It's like a bulb goes on in your head, and you realize something. And it's something that you hadn't been seeing correctly before. You'd been looking at the situation in much too conventional, a conventional manner that was not giving you any insight. What you are now doing is taking an unconventional approach, seeing things totally fresh. And this is giving you insight, enlightenment, understanding that you didn't have before.
I kind of see it as sort of a new cause. Because of this page.
Oh.
You have like this new, I always think of the Knight of Swords to me is like going off to battle. Like you have this cause, you're willing to fight.
Fight for your ideas.
For your ideas, yeah. And this precedes the Knight.
Mm-hmm.
So this is sort of like picking up a cause.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sort of where do I place my allegiance?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is, we've been with this. We have this 9 where we've been working really, really hard.
Yes.
To maintain what we already have and to grow out some type of stability, okay? Some sort of foundation. And you do that at the beginning of the month. However, at the end of the month, it looks as if you are actually willing to give up some of what you created at the beginning of the month in order to move into this new perception of what you should be doing. You're willing to even, it's like a higher cause, I guess.
Yes.
A higher
so you're willing to make the
inspiration.
sacrifice in order to achieve a greater well-being, personal and universal well-being.
Which is like, this is major arcana stuff at the end. So this is like almost destiny.
Destiny and revelatory. You get some sort of revelation.
So it's not just the mundane
No,
sort of open of the month.
no, you are really brought into a whole new perspective, a whole new way of seeing the situation, whatever that situation might be for you. So it is a wonderful reading, Pisces, and I think, do you have anything else?
I think we actually agree.
I think we actually agree. Maybe
Because
some-
swords come up and we look at each other sort of sideways. But
Yes.
I do believe that
Yes.
we do agree.
Yes, we do.
So this is a fabulous, fabulous reading.
Yes,
I
think
love
so.
it. Okay, so thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
We also do personal and private readings, and you can go to our website if you need more insight on this reading, Pisces. virtualtarot.wordpress.com. Go to the Purchase a Reading page. Click on the reading that resonates for you, and email us at avatrudy@yahoo.com. We'll get right back to you. We do audio readings. They're usually about, 30 minutes long or something like
Yes,
that.
in that range.
And if you have questions, check our channel. We have videos there which really go in depth in describing some of these readings.
Yes.
And we also have a counsel card. I will hand it over to my lovely co-host.
The counsel card is major arcana only, but it gives a sort of a spiritual perspective on the 4-card spread, so that you can do the inner work to accomplish the outer work. That is the intent of that. And so they're very valuable.
And it's very easy to subscribe. Just click below. You'll see the counsel card subscription. It'll pop right up. You can watch your sign for maybe, I think, 10 or 30 seconds before it times out. It's $5 a month, less than a cup of coffee from Starbucks. I should know. And much more valuable.
Yes. So
And you get all 12 signs for,
many months before as well.
yes.
So thank you very much for joining us, Pisces. We love you dearly. And come back for May, which should be in about a month or so, right? Yay!
So have a wonderful spring break, and we will see you.
In May. And we'll see you in May. Bye, Pisces. Ah.
I got to show to give, let out, I want to sing and shout, take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right. And if you want a good tomorrow, it's pretty simple, gotta find a light to follow. And if you do, you have a future real bright. And it's a combination of consistency. Come on and sing, oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on, come on and sing, yeah. Come on, come on, come on and sing. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on, come on and sing, yeah. Come on, come on, come on and sing. With another sunrise, it's a brand new day, so gonna make a little list to keep the worries away. I gotta dance just a little bit, move to be free. Keep my head up, don't forget to be me. Like I won $1 million, like I hit the pay dirt. Gonna smile from ear to ear, the kind that makes a face hurt. And we'll laugh, jump, sing loud, not afraid to shout about being happy, living it out. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right. And if you want a good tomorrow, it's pretty simple, gotta find a light to follow. And if you do, you have a future real bright. And it's a combination of consistency. Come on.